No doubt. We can go mad for mad. I can go Hulk and smash. You can get all my wrath. Yeah. Better not cross my path. I'm just mad. I'm big mad. We stay mad. Cause we mad. We can go mad for mad. I can go Hulk and smash.
Welcome to the Mad Ones Live. What is going on? This is your boy, Professor Tony, alongside your guy, Boogaloo Jones.
What's happening?
And man, we in the building today, man. We feeling good. We here. Hey, Blue, you made
Blue,
it.
what's
What's
up?
happening, Blue? All right. I already know Blue gonna be mad. She don't like Candace. So Candace gonna be saying some stuff. Yeah. Blue don't rock with Candace. What's up, UP? We see you.
What's going on, man?
All right. Hello. Good evening, Danielle. Good evening. Hey. What's good, Jeff? All right. See y'all pouring in early, so that's what's happening. So Marc Lamont Hill. I don't like Marc Lamont Hill, and Blue don't like Candace Owens. So this is gonna be interesting. All right.
Don't like somebody.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't like
I
Marc
don't
Lamont.
know.
Okay, so you know how it is, though. You know how I feel about people that yell, "The boy who cried wolf," right? I feel like Marc Lamont Hill cries everything racist, and it takes away from when something really happens. I feel Marc Lamont Hill's that guy. He turns everything into race. So you got to see him in a remarkable turn of events make this Diddy thing a racial issue, bro. I was like, how? Yeah. Really? I don't know. I can't rock with him on that one. I mean, what up, Kay? Hey, bro.
What's going on, Kay?
Staying at home, man. What in the world?
What up?
What are you doing, bro?
As you can see, I'm still traveling, but you know I'm here. What it do?
Nah, you froze. I take you out. You froze.
Yeah.
You a froze man. He said your notifications coming late. Well, you only 2 minutes behind today.
Man, my thing messing up. Hold up, bro.
What up, Daniel?
Y'all hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, give me a
All
second.
right,
Let
now
me
you
get this.
move. It's working now.
Good.
Okay. All right. So anyway, so we're gonna show you Marc Lamont Hill versus Candace Owens. They're gonna be talking about the Diddy situation, and y'all let me know what y'all think about this. It's pretty interesting. So let's just jump into it right quick, and we'll talk about it from here.
To denounce no one says every white guy who's ever met Harvey Weinstein needs to say something.
Yes, there was.
Or
Let me bring it back, so.
To ask you about that.
No,
So you go ahead, Mark.
Here we go.
Because it's really fascinating here, right? So we're saying Diddy does this awful thing. Again, Diddy, despicable, monster, no defense of Diddy. We're asking all the prominent black people to speak out against it, right? But there is never a call for white people to denounce no one says every white guy who's ever met Harvey Weinstein needs to say something.
Yes, there was. Of course there was.
No.
Literally everyone who ever worked with him was asked to condemn it. And most of them rushed to do it.
Piers, I want you to listen to what I said again, because you just disagreed with a point I did not make. I didn't say that everyone in Hollywood was not challenged to address Weinstein. I said there's a race piece to this. And people, by virtue of being black, are asked to denounce Diddy because they're supposed to be representing blackness in the black community. I'm saying that white people, by virtue of their whiteness.
Hang on.
That's exactly what Candace.
Exactly
what Candace just said.
I said, no, Mark, hang on.
Candace, not you.
I'm not saying every black person has to comment on it because they're black. I'm saying I've been struck by the fact there is a massively smaller number of high-profile black celebrities who have spoken out comparative to what happened when Weinstein went down. So you're right that there is a race element to this, but it's the reverse one. Hang on. Let me finish. It's the reverse point to the one you're making. It actually is skewed against the white guy. He got more of a lambasting from celebrities than the black guy who's done arguably worse stuff.
I wish I had the same race goggles. It's amazing, Mark, that you always see a race angle here. The reason why I specifically called out LeBron James and these types is because they themselves are wearing the same race goggles. They purport to be the superheroes in the black community, that every time there's some sort of a social injustice playing out against a black victim, they use their platforms to speak out about it because they say, oh, it's so unfair that black people are not being believed. It's so unfair. Hashtag George Floyd, hashtag this person. So if you are going to assert yourself yourself as a leader when Black people make claims before they're proven in court. This might be a good time to do it when you have a man who had so much power in Hollywood and you just have an onslaught of Black artists coming out saying that they were victimized by him. It might be a good time to use your platform. I'm calling out the hypocrisy and the double standard of that. If LeBron James had kept his mouth shut on every other issue and said nothing, I wouldn't be like, hey, why is LeBron James being quiet on this issue? I'd say he doesn't typically weigh in on anything. So it wouldn't make sense to put pressure on him to do it. That would be the scenario in which what you are saying would make sense. It's the exact opposite. I'm saying keep the exact same energy that you have had on every other Black issue when it comes to your door and it pertains to a friend of yours that you were partying with. I think that's pretty sensible.
I applied to over 200 tech jobs and got rejected from.
So what do you think about that so far, Boog? Just that situation.
The reason I ain't speaking out because their ass was at the party. They might be on camera. That's why they ain't saying nothing. They just keep it real.
So you don't. So do you agree with the whole race angle that Marc Lamont Hill saying?
Them folks trying not to say nothing. They don't want to get indicted. There ain't no race angle. They ass on camera doing some stuff they weren't supposed to be doing. And that's why they quiet about it. Hush, keep it on the low. Yeah, that's what they do.
Right. So I think that's what I think. I think it's more fear. I think they have all these celebrities. It's a lot of Black and whites. First of all, I don't see how this became a race thing with them because man, what is his name? Oh man, I think Mark Wahlberg. Was it Mark Wahlberg? Wasn't he at some of the parties? Wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio at some of the parties? Prince Henry was at some of the parties. Justin Bieber.
The boss get it to the Greek with the black hair, the long hair. I forgot his name.
Give it to the Greek.
I forgot that dude's name.
I can't remember, but yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. The guy that played and get him to the Greek was at the parties. Just a lot of people that was at this party. All right, so let's see what else they had to say before we get in. We break it down.
Mark, where is just?
Do you mind if I respond to that?
Sure,
because I just there are 3 points that were made that I'd like to respond to. First thing is, I'm rejecting the narrative that I've introduced race into this conversation. The conversation
you literally said race, you wanted to bring race up.
You did.
You literally said I want to bring race up.
Bro, he literally started off like, let's not miss the race component here, and then he said, I didn't bring race into this. You see, that's why I can't stand Marc Lamont Hill, man.
You literally started the conversation about race.
You did it.
All right, I'm going to ask you to allow me to finish a sentence uninterrupted the way you have Candace. Then you can hear why you're actually not correct. Hear what I'm saying. When I said I want to bring race into this, it was in response to the point that Candace had made 5 minutes prior. When you watch this on TV, y'all, or on YouTube, rewind it, and you'll see this. When she said LeBron James has spoken out for the Black community, right? And historically, but isn't saying anything here. That was the first time that race was mentioned. My invocation of race was in response to that. And as you conceded just a moment ago, when you disagreed with me, you were saying that you weren't asking you were saying that there's a relatively lower response from the Black community on this issue than prior issues.
Not Black community.
Again,
don't invocation of race. Not Black community. High-profile celebrity.
Black celebrities. Fair enough.
It's a much smaller part of the community.
I agree with you, but the fundamental point here is when I said I'm introducing race, it was to respond to a claim that was already racialized around LeBron James 5 to 10 minutes prior. Now, to actually address the issue that I was responding to, because I didn't introduce race into the conversation, the idea here for me is when Harvey Weinstein does something, Hollywood has to respond. When Diddy does something, Black people have to respond. Now, I happen to believe that as a Black person with a public platform, an athlete, an actress, or a journalist, we should respond to the Diddy thing. I don't think that we should ignore our responsibility.
So what are you complaining about?
Okay, wait. All right. So what do you think about that? What do you think about that whole thing when Harvey Weinstein had his situation that all the white people had to respond? One question. Didn't Harvey Weinstein, didn't that kick off like the Me Too movement? And didn't people like Terry Crews, that's a big Black guy, didn't he come out and say something about it, condemning it? I don't remember only being white people.
Yeah, but one thing I don't know nothing about Harvey Weinstein, so I didn't give a damn about Harvey Weinstein. I don't know nothing about him.
Well, you didn't think you knew anything about him, but you saw all his movies. You knew all his movies.
I knew all his movies, but I don't know nothing about him.
I see what you're saying. He's not as famous as Diddy was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, that ain't we ain't speaking on it. I'm like, hell, we don't know who he is, man. You behind the camera so well.
Yeah. I didn't know. I could say the same thing. I didn't know who Harvey Weinstein was at all. Not until afterwards did I start noticing that it was a Harvey Weinstein film. It was afterwards I knew this. I was like, oh, okay, this is Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's why we didn't speak on it. Don't nobody know who he is. Didn't nobody know who he was.
What happened with Garth Brooks?
Oh yeah. He got some allegations that came out about him too, but that's something totally different.
He throwing parties too?
He got something about some girl, some lady that came. I don't know. It's
one girl.
I think. Well, yeah, it was one girl I seen. Yeah, he got some allegations on his.
Is it? I mean, because Kanye got a girl come out against him too. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I just think we gotta clear out all of Hollywood. Everybody, we gotta kick everybody out of Hollywood. We gotta bring some new regular people in there, man, because obviously Hollywood is sick. And Dave Chappelle said this way back in when did he run to Africa and hide? 2008 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Some way back, right? Remember, he ran to Africa and hid. And then when he did that that interview with Oprah, he said that Hollywood is sick. He said it, and he said maybe it's not the people in it. So who do you think it is? So you know we can't mention them really for sure. But he said, who do you think is making it sick? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Danielle? Right. So that's my whole thing with it. So what are the chances that all of these people, exactly. We gotta let this whole thing we gotta get a whole new, just throw them all out. Throw them all out. Throw them all away. Throw every one of these celebrities away. We ain't gonna miss them. We don't need them, bro.
Some of y'all too old to be making movies anyway. I've been watching y'all since I was some damn kids.
I thank you, bro. I feel like Morgan Freeman been old my whole life, man. Can we get a new Morgan Freeman in here?
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone. He got some new movies coming out. I don't watch that man my whole damn life.
All right. Let's get some new celebrities in here. Throw these people out. Goodness gracious. Let's see what the rest. But I don't understand this whole this is a racist thing. I don't know. I don't understand Marc Lamont's argument. I would not stand on that argument today, bro.
This is not no racist thing. What's going on is these people he talking about want to speak up when Candace Owens want who they want to speak up, done been to them parties.
Right. They're not gonna say nothing because they were at the party. Yeah, but Diddy has them on tape, and we're gonna talk about that. Diddy got them on tape. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm okay, but my complaint is that when black people don't do it, we are criticized differently than when the white guy doesn't do it.
Hang on. Mark, I'm sorry, but the idea that people were running around asking random white people in the street about Harvey Weinstein is ridiculous. They're not doing it.
I didn't say that.
And they're not doing it with random black people in the street either.
I didn't say that.
I'm talking.
That's a straw man. That is a straw man.
No, it's not. The straw man argument is you.
Random white people.
No.
All right, that's another thing too, man. When you argue your point, man, you cannot start. Yeah, everything you say just look like it's wrong at this point. That's just me trying to help Marc Lamont Hill. I can't stand Marc Lamont Hill. But you can't why are you yelling like that, man? You look like you're losing just because of that. Why are you losing your mind? And you know who else do that? Cenk Uygur on Young Turks. Cenk Uygur is horrible at that.
No, you are conflating.
I didn't say random white people. I didn't say random white people on the street. I said white people in Hollywood.
Hang on.
I said white people in Hollywood. Not white people in the street.
I understand, but I'm conflating two things.
That's not the same.
I'm conflating.
I know you are.
High-profile black celebrities and high-profile white celebrities and how they responded to Weinstein and to Diddy, and it's been very different. The volume of white celebrities who denounced Weinstein was far higher than it's been with Diddy.
And my response to that is, when Weinstein happens, people didn't say, "Hey, where are the high-profile white Hollywood celebrities?" What they said is, where are the high-profile celebrities? Where are the Hollywood types? They were asking Will Smith as much as they were asking Heidi Klum.
Okay.
Didn't Bow Wow just come out talking about he gonna miss the Diddy parties?
Bow Wow did come out and say, "I'm going to miss the Diddy parties."
A lot of folks ain't gonna say that. I'm telling them folks on tape.
I can't believe Bow Wow said that in the first place, though. Why would you come out here and say that you miss going to Diddy parties?
You know what was
and
going on,
you know he was in this thing since he was 12. And what is the biggest problem in Hollywood? The biggest problem, the number one problem in Hollywood.
I can tell you that the number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia.
So they done groomed that boy so good that he missed going to them Diddy parties. You know what they were doing to Bow Wow at those Diddy
gotta
parties?
Play the pimp C quote. What they were doing to a pimp. What the pimp
They was busting up his back.
Be in front of us and acting like a straight up G, and then you get over here and you letting these boy bust up your back. Because you know, it gonna come to the light.
And it done came to the light. He done he sound like a prophet because it done came to the light. Everybody gets to see what you was doing now.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. And now somebody like Bow Wow goes and says, I'm gonna miss going to a Diddy party.
No, he done took some. What Ray J say? One more time. Hit the Ray J quote.
Hey, Ray J's trying to tell everybody what's going on in Hollywood.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
And look, man, that's why they don't want to talk, because when you come out, I think Ray J was probably at them parties too. He gonna try to act like he ain't part of it. Everybody's getting all quiet, trying to act like they ain't part of it.
That's what you both do. Hey, hush, hush. If
you just hope that they skip over your name.
Yeah, exactly.
You saw we had an episode where we had 51 of the celebrities named, Beyonce, Jay-Z included, because they trying to stay. They over there suing people. They suing people.
Get Diddy out the street. Jay-Z done sent Tupac family a lawyer. Make sure Diddy has something to do with his deletion.
Right.
You know, Jay-Z trying to get Diddy up out of here, man.
You can't tell me you wasn't all in them parties. Chris Brown. There's so many people that's implemented in these parties.
Well, you know,
we got princes, senators.
You see the white guy came out and say the tape. He say he seen some of the tapes. He say if these tapes get out, Hollywood and the music industry will be ruined. And so
that lawyer said that when this comes out, the whole Hollywood industry was going to be in ruins. This lawyer said when this drops, and I'm waiting, I can't wait. Now the question is Diddy going to be able to survive? That's the real question. Can Diddy survive?
He been a tell on everybody, man. Diddy ain't no type of, he ain't no dude. Look at him. He can't go to prison. Man, come on, man.
All right, look, he said, I was trying to get some clarification. Danya said, listen though, Danya said, I was trying to get some clarification on that video, Tony. Asses are being taken. Where, Ray? Where? In Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. Ray J tripped out. It ain't no funny. It's just funny how he said that.
Blue, they said the tapes is on the dark web. It's on the dark web. Yeah, apparently going for a lot of dark coins for a lot of money at the time. Yeah. So, but they claim they got tapes of Chris Brown and Rihanna, right? Drake, Nicki and Nicki, yeah. So they're out there. All right, let's see what the rest here.
When it comes to Diddy, they're only asking for black people.
Well, hang on, Candace, hang on. Again, Mark.
Hang on, I didn't finish the sentence yet. Let me finish the sentence before you disagree with it.
You're wrong.
Piers.
Candace literally mentioned Ashton Kutcher, who last time I checked is a white guy.
Mentioned Ashton
Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher's white.
Okay,
he's white.
Again, I want you to hear what I'm actually saying, and I want you to actually hear what I'm saying and disagree with what I'm saying and not what I'm not saying.
What?
The conversation about Harvey Weinstein.
Bro, what did he just say? I wanted you to disagree with what I'm saying and not what I'm not saying.
Ashton Kutcher white, Paris Hilton white,
the Jenners, the whole Jenner family white, the whole Kardashian family white. What is he talking about, bro? They always in there.
There was some celebrity freaks. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's just freaks at a party. All the freaks went to the party.
Weinstein.
And then the FBI just confirmed that there was the GHB inside of all the baby oil bottles.
Oh yeah.
The date rape drug, it's inside of all of the bottles.
So you think you get rubbed down some baby oil, then you wonder why you feeling funny.
Yeah, and then you need IV for 3 days just to survive. That's why they say I didn't survive the Diddy party. That's why they said that.
And I challenge you to show me any piece of evidence where you called out and said, hey, I'd love to hear from some high-profile white celebrities. You never said white. You just said high-profile celebrities. Maybe to you, Hollywood just means white. But in general, the idea here for Weinstein was we want his peers to speak out.
I mean, in general, Hollywood is white. We're the minority. I don't understand. I don't understand his argument here, man.
Nah, this ain't no race.
We want his peers to say something. We want white people, black people, we just want his peers to say something. But when black people don't do it, it is framed as some kind of specific or unique moral failure. And that's the idea that I'm challenging here. Again, I want everybody to speak out against both of those monsters. Okay. But I'm saying let's not treat one differently than the other.
With respect, the slight flaw is that Candace actually said LeBron and Ashton Kutcher. And last time I checked, Ashton Kutcher, and this may not be the case, but I believe he still identifies as a white guy.
Last I checked, you're not Candace Owens. Last I checked, you're not Candace Owens. I'm criticizing you right now, Piers, not Candace Owens. So you can't say, well, Candace said it. Y'all not a buddy comedy here. I'm critiquing your approach and coverage of this conversation. Right. And you can't say, well, Candace said it. I didn't disagree with Candace. I disagree with you on that particular point.
Okay. Okay,
Mark,
let's take a little beat.
What are you
talking about? Well, Candace said it.
You can't say.
Candace?
I don't think you could say, I would like to introduce race, and then 30 seconds later say, I did not introduce race. I mean, the records will show you definitely introduced race. And I brought up LeBron James, and for a very specific reason, because he was quite literally at the parties. And
all right.
That's the simple play. That's
very simple, right?
Nobody's saying that.
Now, people hate LeBron because LeBron talked during the Black Lives Matter situation, right? Mm-hmm. And he was saying a lot of misinformation, and people still hold him for that. And LeBron stopped talking because it turned out the Black Lives Matter was a bunch of lesbians.
That wasn't no damn lesbian.
They were lesbians too. They were lesbians. They were. Yeah. And they were giving and it came to find out that they were taking black people money and white folk money because everybody was donating at the time. And they bought a mansion. One of the lesbians bought a big mansion, and then the other one, they were having transformer parties.
Yeah, Decepticons, Autobots.
Yeah, we went live. We went live on our old channel too. So just to tell everybody, this is our new channel over here on Mad Ones Live. So for you to catch our lives, we wanted y'all to be able to come over here. So we see about 90 of y'all from our old channel is watching us. So thank y'all. We're still over there, but we're just doing our lives over here. We're just separating the channels. Okay. Because we're doing two different things. We got a lot going on. So we had to switch them up. We had to change them up. Okay. Well, thanks for action though. So my whole thing is with this situation, they did not like what happened, what transpired with the Black Lives Matter thing, and then LeBron never came out and said, "Oops, my bad. I was wrong." He should have just said, I think if he wants some of the backlash to die down, he should have said, "I was wrong." That's what he should have said. But so I think Candace holding his feet to the fire. All right. So next is they're asking who is Kanye. He changed his name to Yang, right? So they're asking, is he next? So here we go. Let's see what he says.
So I actually didn't read the lawsuit because I just flew over from Tokyo yesterday, but were there videos and documentation of that, or is she just alleging that in a second lawsuit that she's filed? I'm asking seriously.
Yeah, I mean...
Can I ask a question? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on, Mark.
Candace, and I mean this sincerely, if you read the lawsuit and it seems credible, I know you wanted to go through the legal process, but would you denounce Kanye's actions or the allegations against Kanye as
if there were ever a lawsuit as thorough? And I want to be clear, I'm the woman who stood up against the Me Too movement. I am very much disagree with women dropping allegations absent any evidence and having their entire careers taken away, men having their entire careers. As much as it pained me, I stood up for Matt Lauer because I thought that what happened to him was wrong. The Diddy situation was completely different because the guy had pictures, photos, and documents.
Why is Mark looking like that, bro? I think I feel like he on something for this interview. That's why I had to show this today, because he was tripping this whole interview.
Like I've never seen I've never seen so much evidence filed in a lawsuit in my entire life. So I have not looked at this lawsuit. I don't know if I would file this under the Me Too thing where women just make allegations and then we're supposed to believe them. I don't believe in #BelieveWomen. I'm very against that. I've been vocally against that movement from the very beginning. Did not believe Amber Heard from the very beginning. So I would have to examine that particular lawsuit. But if there was ever anything filed as strong as what was filed against Diddy, and mind you, Kanye was the one who used his platform to speak out against Diddy before it even became popular, I would, of course, be saying something.
That is a fact. Kanye said that Diddy was a Fed. Now, I think Diddy might be a federal asset, honestly. I think Diddy is a federal asset, and I think they were using him to collect information on these celebrities, and he was no longer useful. He was their little useful idiot, and they don't need him anymore. Now they're about to throw him away, and I think they did the same thing to Epstein. Now the question is, are they going to do him like Epstein? Or matter of fact, before we even say do him like Epstein, do you really think that they actually took out Epstein, or they let Epstein go and put him on an island?
Nah, Epstein up out of here. Nah.
You think they deleted him?
Yeah, he gone.
I really believe that they let that man go.
So you think him trying to?
You know why?
Okay.
You know why I think they let him go?
Yeah.
I think they let Epstein go because I think he had backups, and I think he had people that was gonna put out those backups, and they were terrified. They were terrified of those backups coming out, so they probably cut a deal and said, "Hey, we will let you go. You don't put those backups out. We're gonna let everybody think that we unalived you, and then you could chill on your island and continue doing what you want."
So let me ask you a question. No, he was trying to tell on the Clintons, right? How they allegedly how they hit this look.
They hit list? Okay,
Yeah.
now the Hillary hit list we got the Hillary hit list. It's probably bigger than this now. Let's go look at it. Let's look at it. All right.
Is
That's
anybody who tried
47.
to testify them?
The Clinton body bag. That's 47.
Yeah.
We got 47 people.
He was trying to testify against them too, right? Yeah. So get what?
What I don't remember that. Was he trying to testify against them?
One day on that list too? Bill and them?
No, Bill was. I don't know if Hillary was, but Bill was on the list. Bill used
that's
to
what
go.
I'm saying. Okay then. So you already
But real talk, would that damage Bill Clinton's reputation? Bill Clinton, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
All these folks right here trying to testify against Bill and them, and see what happened to them, don't you?
I see. Yeah, that's 47 at least, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But they all got deleted out of mysterious what you call it, accidents or whatever.
Yeah. They were all accidents.
Yeah.
They were unfortunate events. Yeah. All right. I just think that he is what do we call that? I think that he is chilling on the island, honestly. And they playing us.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think his buddy who got deleted allegedly?
No, I think he got deleted.
No,
I think he got deleted.
Okay. His business partner got deleted. But you don't think Epstein did? I think Epstein up through there, man. I think they got rid of him. I'm sorry. I don't believe
I think they would. I think he got backups and he would have put it either way. I don't think they got all those tapes and they terrified.
Yeah,
remember the man?
I think Diddy gonna tell on everybody, to be honest.
Okay, we'll see. Let's see what they say. We'll see if Kanye's next, because they trying to say Kanye's doing on this same stuff.
Without that, because we're talking about an entire ring of abuse, drugs, pink cocaine. Again, these are allegations, but the pictures of the blood that he shot someone, I would be a complete hypocrite not to speak out and say, oh, well, he's my friend, so I'm totally okay if he's just shooting people in a bathroom and calling his friends to hide the evidence. I mean, this is, I would imagine we're comparing apple to oranges, but I'm happy to be educated.
A lot of people don't know about that. Remember, they don't know about that incident about Diddy deleting that dude and calling them for like on John Wick.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened was, if y'all don't know, Lil Rod is his producer, Diddy's producer, and Lil Rod put out an affidavit statement, sworn under oath, that he saw Diddy shoot somebody in front of everybody at the studio. They shot him. He took pictures of the guy on the ground, blood's everywhere. All right. This is inside of the affidavit. And he said that Diddy called his own EMT service. And if y'all seen the movie John Wick, it's just like that John Wick situation where he had a special cleanup crew. He said Diddy had that. So they like to put things in movies, but that was real life. Diddy had his own cleanup crew. They went in there and got the body. And that's in right now. That's going to go to trial. So that's going to be known. A lot of people don't know about that.
Yeah.
All right.
I got the pictures and stuff.
Everybody give a warm welcome to Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer, how are you doing? Good to have you on with the Mad Ones Live.
Hey, Jennifer.
He said 2 people have islands next to Epstein. Uh-oh. Joe and Zuck.
Oh, Zuck.
I didn't know that. Are we talking about Joe Biden?
No, he might be talking about Joe. What's the name? The
Joe
one that,
Rogan?
The one Eli Musk don't like. Yeah.
I don't know. No. Oh, well, yeah, Joe Biden then. Well, Jennifer, which one are you saying? Joe Biden or Joe Rogan? Which Joe are we talking about?
Rogan.
Rogan.
Joe Rogan?
Ooh.
Yeah,
man,
he got
She
inside
say
on
Biden. She say Biden.
Oh, see Biden. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Joe Biden. So that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering, because Joe Biden, come on now, we seen what happened with his daughter. She wrote it in her diary.
Yeah.
Inappropriate
That
shower.
was crazy.
What man takes a shower with their daughter?
Teenage daughter. Yeah.
Not even from birth.
Nah, yeah,
Not
you don't
even.
even do that from birth.
Not even. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No way. We are not getting in the shower together at any point in time.
No.
But then you're going to think that's okay.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
You don't even let your son or your daughter share a room together. Yeah, come on, man.
Right.
Nah.
Part 2.
That's different. That's weird. All right. What's up, Max? Yeah, so that's crazy, man. Let's see the rest of this here.
On that lawsuit because I haven't actually read through it.
And just, given you haven't read it, that's fair enough. How is he? Yeah, I mean, when I last interviewed him was about a year ago, and he was pretty well all over the place. He'd been accused of making a number of anti-Semitic comments. Obviously, we all know about that. He's kind of disappeared off the radar a bit. How is he?
He looked great. I mean, he's lost so much weight. He looked happy and healthy, and he essentially said that he needed to get out of Los Angeles. And I completely sympathize with that because I do believe that it is a demonic town. Hollywood has always, since its founding, been a town that was established by gangs. We're talking about MGM and Paramount and the origins of Hollywood. They were bootleggers that then became directors and the owners of companies. That's just the reality. And so I do think it was healthy for him to get out of that climate and to move somewhere where you don't have paparazzi following you all the time.
Commercials.
Hold on, let's skip that ad real quick.
Just by himself, and I think that isolation is good for him.
I mean, Mark, should there be forgiveness? Your response first.
I was just a little taken aback by that exchange just now. I mean, two things.
This is the new channel, guys.
The Me Too movement. The
Y'all
Me Too
can go
movement
from the old channel for our lives
and never
just hit that button and subscribe
that
over here.
we should prosecute people without evidence, or that women can make claims without evidence. Such an argument would presume that the woman's claim itself or the woman's experience itself does not count as evidence. If you're on a date and get sexually assaulted, or you're in your bedroom and get sexually assaulted, and you go to the police and say, hey, this thing happened to me, the police would take your statement and assess it and look for more evidence. But your initial claim itself is evidence. Your witness is evidence. But if we say that women come forward and all they have is their story that they got raped, and that's not evidence.
No, that's not it. No, Mark, I think you're misconstruing what Candace said, unless I'm wrong, and I share her view on this. This whole, you have to believe women, or men, by the way, who make allegations like this, I don't agree with that. Every part of my journalistic...
I don't agree with it either.
I think the real trouble with the Me Too... Well, hang on. There were lots of good things that came out of Me Too. The real flaw with it was taking that as the principle of everyone had to be believed, whatever they were saying. Because actually, what everyone should be...
That is fact. Do you remember that comedian Aziz Ansari? You remember that? Do you remember that story?
No.
The one. Okay, you know who he is though, right? That little comedian. He was on Parks and Recreations and a few other shows. I can't remember all of his shows, but he does stand up, right? He's an Indian dude that does comedy, and so he went on a date with one of those girls that could try to say he Me Too'd her. It turned out it was just a bad date. She consented to the sex and everything. I guess he said he was small and it wasn't good. So she tried to real talk, it was a real situation. So she tried to turn it into a whole thing. Like he took advantage of her. but it just turned out to be a bad date. So that's what they're talking about.
Even though, even that one girl who just came out to get Diddy. Now we know he did a lot of stuff, but they found out she was lying. Remember, she tried to get the ex-boyfriend to agree with her.
Yeah,
I mean, money,
I mean, it was a few the Bill Cosby victims, or not. I can't even call them victims that lied.
Michael Jackson too.
Right.
Remember, they came out and said their parents made them say that.
Right. All right. So it said, let's say Richard said, Marc Lamont stutter is crazy on Piers Morgan. Marc is trying to cover for something. Yeah, I don't know what he looked really unhinged. I don't know if he was on the tape too. Now we got that is true, man. He looked really unhinged. I don't know. That's why I was like, man, I gotta show this. This don't make no sense how unhinged he is right now.
In that position, they should be taken seriously. It should be properly investigated by proper authorities, and justice should be seen to be done. That is how these things should be handled. Nobody should just be automatically believed, because that way is what led to a number of people getting cancelled left, right, and center, when actually it turned out, in some cases, that they just did not deserve it. And Matt Lauer, I'd say, is a good example.
Yeah, and I can't stand Matt Lauer,
again,
so it pains me to use my platform to defend him. That was a ridiculous charge that was made against him.
Mark.
Yeah.
I didn't misconstrue what Candace said. There's just a difference slightly between what she said and what you just said. I don't agree with either of you fully, but I think there's a thing that we all do share, which is people be lying sometimes, right? People sometimes don't tell the truth, and we shouldn't assume that people are always telling the truth. The origins of Believe Women wasn't believe all women at all times in all places. There are ways that has become the sort of almost caricature of the Me Too movement. But the idea here was that as a culture, really a rape culture, not just in the United States, but globally, we used to begin from a default assumption that women were lying. That when a woman said she was raped, the first thing we'd say is, "What were you wearing? What did you drink?"
Okay, if he says, "What were you wearing?" that means he believes that something happened to you. It doesn't mean that you're lying. That's a real, like, he's trying to conflate the issue. If they ask you, they're trying to go right to the solution. Hey, what were you doing? Where were you? Who were you with? What were you wearing? They're trying to figure out what happened. They're not trying to say it didn't happen. They're trying to figure out what happened, how it happened, if it happened. That's it. That's all they were trying to do. So you can't say you aren't against the Me Too or against the Me Too movement, and then at the same time say, "Oh, the whole thing was set up for us to just believe women." But then you just said, "No, you don't believe that." Which one is it?
Are you dating them? Did you say yes? How many times? And our default position was of doubt and skepticism and rejection.
You know what I think I would say to that?
That is what it's supposed to be. What is our system not guilty until proven innocent? I mean, or is it innocent until proven guilty? Which one is it?
Well, it all depends on
Isn't it supposed to be innocent?
You guilty to proven innocent and not
the way it's going right now, the way things are going, yeah. But it's supposed to be you're innocent until proven guilty. That's why they did that. So that was a good thing. I know if I got falsely accused of something and then everybody was like, let me find out if it's really true or not, I would feel so much better than everybody just immediately saying you're guilty. Look at you. I know you did it.
Oh yeah, but that's how people. That's how society is. As soon as something come out about people,
we know about the.
Yeah, especially if you don't take the time to even defend yourself.
Nah, we're not talking about Diddy. We already know Diddy been doing.
Well, I mean, he had 30 years of rumor. I mean, it was a lot of things going on with this whole situation. So, all right, so they're about to talk about Kamala next, and Obama. So y'all seen the Obama situation, right? If you haven't seen, Lord Jamar came out in full. He gave his full-throated endorsement. I'm just saying, no endorsement, but y'all know that part. Inside joke on the full-throated part. If you've seen the Kamala Harris commercial, all right. But he gave a scathing remark to Obama for talking to the brothers. I'm gonna tell the brothers that you need to vote Kamala. He talking to us like we're idiots, right? So Obama, I think you were wrong, Obama.
Right,
So let's go ahead and check them out.
Lord Jamal.
I had him go and have boots on the ground, a black man at a Trump fucking rally or whatever at Nassau Coliseum. He said it was packed as fuck. He said, as a black man, he felt no racism whatsoever out there. They actually like brought him in type of shit. You know what I mean? Like he felt welcome.
That's what they keep on saying at all these Republican events.
That was
they are
who he
surprised
didn't
that
feel
people are
welcomed
welcoming
by were the demonstrators that were against Trump. They were the ones looking at him like, oh, what are you doing over there? Like, and he didn't have any Trump regalia or anything like that. He was just there to do interviews, just to say, why are you voting for Trump? Why are you voting for Kamala? Like, and he was being harassed by what we have now termed as radical Democrats. Okay? Because there are radical Democrats out there. What do you think that was who tried to assassinate Trump? Those are radical Democrats. Y'all are acting like the Republicans are the ones with the guns and all that, but radical Democrats have now twice tried to kill this nigga. The fuck are we talking about here? So please let this term radical Democrat start going around. I hope it starts to get popularized because you got a good channel here. And yeah, radical Democrats. You know another term I'd like to popularize? Let's start calling Kamala the Artful Dodger. Okay?
That's a nice one.
Artful Dodger.
She don't
That's
answer
what
no
she
question.
does when she don't answer no question.
She good
and
at
that's
that.
What was that, a book or some shit that people read in high school? But she's the Artful Dodger. That's her new fucking nickname.
That is the best description that I've ever heard for how she handles all her interviews.
So she don't like to answer any of the
She ain't answered
right?
a single question since she's been asked one.
Okay, so let me see. Before we go back to the debate with Mark and Candace on this part, I want you to see what he had to say about Obama.
I rock with Obama, but yeah, I don't know what the hell he was on that night.
You rock with him?
Hey man, rock with Obama.
Man.
I don't know nothing about them folk.
Man, look, bro.
Hey,
I know what they say.
But Lord Jamar never ever voted for a Republican before this.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, he's not dead. They done made him switch sides.
Yeah,
I mean, rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him because at the end of the day, you got to go, hey, man, who going to do the best for the country?
Right is right. Wrong is wrong.
So look, all right, so this is it right here, all right? So he's saying, this is to Obama, for telling us that we should be ashamed and we need to vote for the so-called black woman, all right?
And this is my first time saying this out loud. But y'all motherfuckers think you're gonna shame somebody or bully a nigga into voting for this bitch? Absolutely not. Wow. Absolutely not. And now you're gonna make me be Mr. Anti. You keep coming at me with this bullshit. You keep coming at me talking about, oh, it's a shame that you're not supporting a black woman. She's not black.
Thank you.
She ain't. Fuck out of here.
Same trick they try to play with Obama.
I don't give a fuck. Trust me, the sentiment on the street in the real world is a lot of people are not fucking with this woman. They see right through her and they're trying to blame it on black men, but no, I see a lot of black women that are not fucking with her neither.
There are a lot of black women speaking up. I never seen that many. I never seen that many.
They know an imposter when they see one.
So we're gonna go, so now we're gonna go to that Lord Jamar is about to pop in here, okay? On and here we go. So that's what they're bringing him on here for. Okay.
Yeah, we need to speak out about it.
Do you think he's coming out of prison, or is that it for him?
I don't know. It looks bad for him.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if he's He doesn't seem like the type that would do well in prison, in my mind.
That's what I just said. I just said that.
Man,
Diddy, right?
especially if they strip him of his money. Yeah, you talking about Diddy?
Yeah, you don't look like the type that's gonna do well in prison.
Let's get everybody for Jennifer Pomeroy and Southern Breeze. Let's give a warm welcome. Welcome to the Mad Ones Live. All right, this is the Mad Ones Nation. So everybody that listens to us, we call them the Mad Ones. So we just want to give you a warm welcome and thank you for coming through and subscribing. And yeah, here's a round of applause for both y'all.
Yeah, you can't comment till you subscribe. So subscribe so you can speak your piece.
Yeah, that's for sure. Y'all go ahead and go ahead. If you see us right now and you like what we're talking about, just hit that subscribe button and come and join the conversation. It'll be great. We always welcome all of y'all for coming through. See was that interview on Fox. She was deflecting everything, bro.
She got mad at one of them interviews.
She got mad. Yeah, she was yelling, man. When you start yelling, it don't look good. It just doesn't look good. Just stay calm. He said, he said what I say. Sorry, I choose Tulsi on many levels for our girls to look up to. Yeah, exactly. She is the right
That's the
female
girl I was talking about.
That's what I think. If there ever is a female president, I think the first one, Tulsi. I've been said that. I said the Democrat, the one you were talking about, the Hawaiian lady. She should have been on the Democratic ticket. If they wanted to win, but they chased her out of the Democratic Party, her and RFK.
Probably because she had motives that didn't fit their agenda, kind of like Trump.
Right. Yeah, she is all about the country. She really.
They are not, as crazy as it sounds. They are not. That's what's crazy. They just for themselves and their family bloodline.
I think a lot of people like Tulsi, especially when she destroyed Kamala. That was actually hilarious. You remember that? All right, so let's see what else he had to say.
85, bro. We'd have hit about 200 something.
Yeah, I don't know if he's built for that. So you'd have to see.
Well, let me just move to the stuff that went viral with you, Lord Jamal. This is your stuff about Kamala Harris. Which are you surprised about the amount of pickup that got?
A little bit, yeah. But not really, because I think people are a little shocked that someone like me, from a group brand Nubian that they feel is pro-black, why would I come out in support of Donald Trump or go against a Kamala Harris who they are trying to put up as a black woman, and I don't see it.
Well, let me. I'm going to play first of all the Barack Obama clip, and then I'm going to play the clip that you said in response to it. Let's play the two.
And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly. Part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for it.
And now I want to play the clip from Lord Jamar talking about that.
Obama's a clown, man.
I feel that she's so bad that guess what? I might just go around and vote for Trump. And this is my first time saying this out loud. But y'all think you're going to shame somebody or bully into voting for this?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And now I'm gonna be. You're gonna make me be Mr. Anti.
That did backfire.
I saw it coming as soon as they did it. That was not smart.
Talking about. It's a shame that you're not supporting a black woman, and she's not black.
Now, Mark, let me ask you honestly, Mark, if this had been the other way around, hang on, Jamal, Lord Jamal, I'll come to you in a sec. I just want to get their reaction to what we've just played because it's gone viral, as I said. But Mark, if it had been the other way around, if you had a former white president saying you've got to vote for Trump if you're white, you'd have gone absolutely nuts. So why is it okay for Barack Obama to order black people to vote for Kamala Harris, given how unpopular she currently is to the extent where Trump is ahead in 5 of the 7 swing states? Why should they?
So,
man.
We ain't got premium, y'all.
Things. First, no one should vote for anybody based on identity politics. You should never vote for somebody because.
So Obama.
Oh, okay. Hold on, man. I mean, that is the major play. That is the major play that they always run. Like I admit that when I voted for Obama, that's why I voted. One, I was young as hell. I'll tell you that. I didn't know much about politics. I was naive. But two, he was a black man. So I was like, I'm voting for Obama because he's black. That was the only reason I was voting. And I went and voted.
But I told you then. Man, I told you then, that's how they got everybody, bro. Because I told you,
was right.
I was like, bro, there's no way in hell that man is black. That's not a black man. For one, the fact that they keep pushing this, you're black, he's black, you got to vote for him. That's what made me turn my eye up. I'm like, this ain't right. Something wrong. My discernment heavy. So I'm like, bro, so all they're trying to do is the same thing. Right now, they're doing it. They're trying to run the Obama play, and it ain't working, bro. Man, the solar flares didn't hit, man. People are waking up. We ain't stupid no more. We're vibrating higher.
My thing is, if you really do want black people to vote for a black person on the fact that they're black, how about you get a black person in there? Like, because Obama,
the actual black person,
Obama, yeah,
like Candace Owens.
Yeah,
nah, I wouldn't vote for
actually black.
But
I'd vote for Candace Owens. I'd vote for Candace Owens. I'd vote for her.
You can.
I'd vote for her.
I like.
I'd vote for her before I vote for Kamala or Obama.
Oh, I ain't voting for no Kamala Harris.
Look,
I don't like that one of the candidates.
She wasn't. Kamala is not middle class. Everything is flat out lies. And gun control means going door to door by gunpoint, take all guns. Yeah, she did say she wanted to take all the guns. Yeah. She definitely did say that.
She don't want to take all the guns. They want to take all the guns. She's a puppet. She's just doing what they want her to do.
Hold up. Let me say this too, since you said that, Tony. Ain't that what Mr. John, the man name said, once they do that, that's their plan to take all the guns from us. And once they get that
yeah, I mean, it's easier to control a nation if they don't have guns.
Yeah.
That's a lot easier.
They can't fight back. They can't fight back.
Right. Okay. So yeah, so it's funny that he said I don't think we should vote. We should vote off of what you call it? Just off your race. I mean, that's the whole movement, bro. Look at the press secretary, John Pierre, whatever her last name, John Pierre something, right? Remember, she was said, I am the first Haitian American black lesbian woman immigrant. Bro, she was going down the list. I was like, to be press secretary, I was like, what in the heck? Why
it's called it's a sales tag. It's a sales tag. I've been doing sales for I was doing sales for a long time. It's actually something they teach you in selling yourself. You got to sell yourself for the public to buy your product. So what she's doing is playing on the heartstring. She trying to level with the lower class, the struggling, the starving, the people that's trying to come up, acting like she went through that so they can feel like they can relate to her, like she's gonna help. All they doing is playing on the poverty, bro.
You talking about how she keep on lying that she middle class, even though she's from a Irish slave descendant that got, at the time in the 1800s, $12 million, bro. You know how much money that was equivalent to now? I think it was
500 million.
500 million. So you're coming from a family that has $500 million,
generational wealth.
You want to talk about Trump getting money?
And his dad only gave him $1 million to start his business.
You had 500 million in your family. So stop trying to tell everybody that you grew up middle class. Stop it.
Man.
First of all, I never heard somebody that grew up middle class keep on saying I grew up middle class. I've never said, hey, I'm a middle class man.
Nobody
guys,
says that.
I'm a middle class guy.
Nobody says that. That's how you know she's not in tune with the public. She has no idea what the hell's going on out here.
I knew she was lying. I'm from the hood. I knew she was lying. She talking about she put collard greens in the bam too. What the hell?
Man, who do that? Man, come on, bro.
I say, man,
that's just like
I ain't seen nobody do nothing like that.
That's just like Hillary having hot sauce in her purse, right?
That's right.
The things that they do to try to call themselves connected with us is just straight up annoying, disrespectful, and like.
Speaking on that, Kay, did you see that part when she put the beer? She opened the beer can and sipped a little bit of it. I think she had a Miller Lite.
You know what I want you to do? Please.
But she had Bud Ice. It was a Bud Light or a Bud Ice, bro. She really trying to
No, it was a Miller Lite.
See, she didn't even do it right. She didn't even do it right.
Okay, do me a favor, Tony. Please show this lady commercial that we thought was a comedy skit. Please show these people
the
who
Kamala
ain't seen this
commercial.
damn commercial. Yes. Please show that for these people so y'all will understand where we coming from.
All right,
Please
yeah.
show
Kamala's
this
pandering
commercial.
so hard. Okay, we'll show it. Kamala Harris commercial.
Yeah, please show this dumbass commercial. This ain't the dumbest commercial I've seen the day of my damn life.
But it's, you know what? So she's plummeting right now in all of, because she had that honeymoon period. Then the honeymoon period ended. So now everything is tanking. So they're just trying. They're desperately trying everything they could.
Yeah.
All right. So
they ain't gonna do that over here,
they're
bro.
trying to get men to vote because men across every race, though, and I don't know why they're.
You breaking up, Tony?
Black
you
men
couldn't
that I'm voting for.
You couldn't out, Tony.
You couldn't not.
All right,
but,
can you hear me now?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
hey, the dress break, man, they're not gonna.
I
They're
said,
not
for whatever
gonna.
reason they're saying the.
You cutting out some more.
All right. So what I was saying, for whatever reason they're saying it's the black man's. Still.
Yeah. Now you.
Are you good now? You good?
How about now?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, I was saying for whatever reason they're saying it's the black man that is not voting for her, and I that's the part
and
I
we
don't
not.
understand. Even though all groups of men are not voting for her, but you singling
I
out the
mean,
blacks.
we not.
Okay,
Yeah, because they trying to make it. Right. They trying to guilt you into voting for her. They trying. See, the thing about it is when someone gets desperate or something gets desperate, it starts doing any and everything without thinking about what they're doing. They just do it.
All right.
I want everybody to see this dumbass commercial. Okay, let these folks see this dumbass commercial.
All right.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man, man. And I'm man enough. I'm man enough to enjoy a barrel-proof bourbon.
Neat.
Man enough to cook my steak rare.
Man enough to deadlift 500, then braid the out of my daughter.
That man just
You think I'm afraid to rebuild a carburetor? I eat carburetors.
Let me be quiet. Let
I ain't afraid of bears.
That's what bear hugs are for.
I'll tell you another thing I sure as shit am not afraid of. Women. I'm not afraid of women. I'm not afraid of women.
They want to control their bodies? I say go for it.
They want to use IVF to start a family? I'm not afraid of families.
They want to be childless cat ladies?
Have all the cats you want.
Woman wants to be president? Well, I hope she has the guts to look me right in the eye and accept my full-throated endorsement. Because I'm man enough to support women.
Man enough to know what kind of donuts I like.
Man enough to admit I'm lost, even when I refuse to ask for directions.
Man enough to not ban young women from reading Little Women.
Or one of those pants books that the sisters like. I'm man enough to raw dog a flight. It sucked. Not worth it. I'm man enough to be emotional in front of my wife.
In front of my kids.
In front of my horse.
I'm man enough to tell you that I cry at Love Actually.
Good Will Hunting.
West Side Story.
That and Predator.
And I'm sick of so-called men domineering, belittling, and controlling women just so they can feel more powerful.
That's not how my mama raised me.
I love women. I love women who support their families.
Women who decide not to have families.
Women who take charge. And I'm man enough to help them win.
That's not how my mama raised me.
Bruh, why is it that the black dude said the most stupidest stuff every time this man said me? Then he said the predator.
This Kamala ad.
Bruh.
That's a Kamala ad they're trying to get men to vote for him, and that's a Kamala ad.
Lord have mercy, bruh.
Good question. What the hell was said about the predator? What in the hell is you crying for at the Predator movie?
That's what I'm talking about. Why you even mention the predator? Like, why be a black man standing there and say predator? We were just talking about that earlier, Tony. Like, what the hell? That's that shit that they do on the low.
Look, he said, I burned the shit out my daughter's hair. Why he saying like that?
Yeah, I burned the shit out my daughter's hair. What the hell is you talking about, man?
He said, I did live 500 and then I burned the shit out my daughter's hair.
We were just talking about this earlier, bro.
Cried watching the Predator, man.
Her team does not like her, man.
From tree to tree.
Nah, he talking about the new Predator that came out. Cause the Predator, the final battles between the girl and the Predator.
Yeah.
He's talking about that movie Prey. The movie Prey.
What the hell you crying about that for?
It was
because she was by herself. That was a good movie. I ain't gonna lie, that was a damn good movie.
It was a good movie. Nobody was mad that it was a female lead. It was a female lead in that movie.
But she wasn't. But she was. The reason why it was good is because she didn't just come out and they was like she just overpowered everything. She was a female. She outsmarted him. That's all that was.
Yeah, it was good. Bro, you gotta watch Prey. Prey is good.
That's a damn good movie, bro. That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah,
I seen it. So because she wanted to be with the guys, and you're too slow, and and then she went out there by herself, and
she wanted to prove she could hunt. You feel me? She wanted because she's part of her family was the people that was running the tribe. So she was like, I want to prove myself. So she just went out there and kept.
She wanted and
then when he got her brother, it was up after that. She was like, oh yeah, you out of here, bro.
Right. So Jennifer said, I think there's many women who see right through this Kamala Walls. He is a PDF. I'm in Nebraska, and many teachers do that here. I am in culture shock. Yeah. It's wild. I mean, if you're in culture shock, definitely do not go to Cali.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Jeff. Yes, he did.
He said, I'm mad enough to vote for a woman. That ain't how my mama raised me. I look like a broke
that part, Brokeback Mountain too, right? That's right.
He said, I'm a man, and I'm not afraid to say it. All right, so all the new people that came through today, thank you, Jennifer and Southern Breeze. Hopefully, you come over, join us and join our talks in the Discord. We have great discussions over there about politics, entertainment, music, sports, everything. We talk about everything over there. So, if one of our moderators, can you please drop in the Discord link for our new Mad Ones? Hopefully, all right. Hope y'all come over there and rock with us. It's a real cool place to be. And we're here Monday through Friday. We do videos every day at 10. We do a live every day at 10 a.m. and we do one at 2 p.m. So that's Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, we're here every day. We moved the time back to 7 to 8 for our evening shows. All right. So we'll be here all the time. We hope you enjoyed us. We appreciate all of you. The 200 people that was in here. We have y'all in different places from Twitter, both our YouTube channels. And let me put this in here. Here goes the Discord link. If you can get that, we would definitely appreciate y'all joining us over here. All right. Maybe I need to drop that in there too for y'all. I'm not sure if both channels could get it. I'm not sure. So let me drop that one in there for y'all too here. Y'all go over and join us on the Discord. I think you're really gonna like it. We have movie nights on the first Wednesday of every month. All right, it's really cool. So I think you will like that as well. So so here goes the link right here. I'm about to put it in the chat. It'll be great to see y'all over there. All right. Tell me. All right, this is it. Right there. Okay. And we appreciate all the new folks. We appreciate everybody watching us. Thank y'all so much. I don't know what was up with Marc Lamont Hill. I think he needs to calm down and stop turning everything into a race issue. We'll see what happens. I think we'll definitely when election time comes around, we could watch the polling live. We might have a late night show on that one too. That'd be pretty cool. We'll see what ends up happening. Either way it goes, I think there's gonna be a lot of people in the streets mad, fighting. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Don't get your guns up. Like, I ain't getting mine. Hey, for real. They gonna nut up. No.
All right, y'all check those out. And we will see y'all tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Hey man, can I address that raw dog and the steak thing? Because I have no idea what we as men have no idea what the hell that man was talking about.
He said raw dog or flight, man. I already done explained that was. But yeah, we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all next time. And we out of here, guys.
We can go mad for mad. I can go Hulk and smash. You can get all my wrath. Better not cross my path. I'm just mad. I'm big mad. We stay mad. Cause we mad.
Shout out all my mad ones out there. If you're here for the $100 giveaway, these are rules that we got to go over. We have set for you to win $100 plus this free t-shirt that we got right here. So I want you to go ahead and look at this right here. I'm gonna go over the rules with y'all really quickly and make sure you follow it right down to the letter, man. All right, so here we go. We got, you must be a subscriber, number one. Okay, really easy. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What you waiting for, man? Tell the people to subscribe. All right, it's really not that difficult. All right. Number two, Choose a number 1 through 500. 1 through 500. Put it in the comments below this video. Okay. Then add your Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal username in the same comment. So you'll say number 25. Then you'll say, I'm the winner is my Cash App name. Real simple. Okay. Whatever your username is for your Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal. Now, if you do use PayPal, PayPal does have a charge going to you through PayPal. So just know that we will take out the charge that is sent to you. So if you win the $100 and it's a $5 charge, you will win 95. So Cash App and Zelle might be preferred because they do not have a charge sent to you, and you could get the full 100. Or when we reach 500 subscribers, we will have a special live stream. So make sure you hit the bell notification when you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell and hit the settings for every notification. That way you'll know when we go live. The live stream will say special live stream, $100 giveaway. It will tell you that. You will see it pop up on your phone as a notification or email or whichever way you get your information regarding us going live. It will let you know that is not the one you want to miss. You want to make sure you hit and go into that show that day. All right. You must be in the live stream during the giveaway to win. Okay. It's not enough just to put your number here in the comment section. You have to be in the live stream that day. 6, we will use a random number generator to choose a number. Okay, so to show you, we'll be doing it live, so there is no cheating going on or us choosing favorites. We are literally going to be doing a random number, 1 through 500, whatever number it goes to. Let's say it does 337. Okay, if you chose 337, then of course you're the winner. If you chose 336 and nobody chose anything closest, the closest number will win. Also, if there are 2 people that end up choosing the same number, the person that wrote in the chat earliest, meaning whoever chose that number first, will be the winner. Very simple. Okay. Number 7. Whoever has the closest number will win the money. Number 8, we will send it during the live stream to show everybody that we are not making something up. This is a real giveaway. So we will be sending it on the live stream, and hopefully they can confirm. We will confirm on our end, and hopefully the person that wins can confirm on their end that they have received the money. 9, there will be 2 $50 giveaways, 2 of them. All right. So here's very clearly, listen up. 1 for our Patreon mad spenders. We call our Patreon members mad spenders. And one other raffle for the $50 for our other subscribers who are not Patreon members. Okay. So in short, Patreon members will have a chance of winning the full $100. All right. If you are one of our Patreon members, and other subscribers have a chance of winning $50. Okay. $50. All right. So the Patreon members will be able to make sure you go into the chat. Make sure if you are a Patreon member, put in a number for the regular raffle. So you're going to be choosing 2 numbers. Listen up, Patreon members. Make sure that you say Patreon member raffle, put your number. The other one, you could just put the regular raffle. All right. Everybody else, all you have to do is put in a number if you are not a Patreon member, because the Patreon members will have their own separate. 1 through 500 will also work just fine for our Patreon members. Okay. So make sure all our mad spenders out there, you put 2 numbers and your Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal username in the comment section. Lastly, only our Patreon members have a chance to win both of the $50 giveaways. So that's equivalent to $100, and also win this free t-shirt. Okay. So that is the benefits of being our Patreon members. This will not be the only giveaway we will do. We will be doing giveaways. And as the channel grows, we will be doing bigger and bigger giveaways. Money plus a free PlayStation, money and sneakers, money and I don't even know, a hat, purse, whatever you're into. We will be doing that as the mad ones grow. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification for every time we go live. Okay. And make sure you're here. on the day that we do go live, once we hit the 500 subscriber goal. We are trying to get up to the 500 subscriber goal as quickly as possible. We will be doing this giveaway. And again, at 1,000, it'll be every time we get a new milestone, we will give away more and more items just to say thank you for taking the time to rock with us. All right, this is your boy, Professor Tony. I appreciate everything y'all do in supporting us and taking the time to even check out this video. I hope that you are our lucky winner, and I hope that you have a good day. All right, this is your boy, Professor Tony. I'm about to get on out of here. Until next time, peace out.